Hi. It's a tiny gamer, and I wanted to do an update about what's been going on. So, just to catch everybody up real quick, my cat of 14 years passed away recently on January 20th of this year. And it's been really hard. I keep looking for her, I keep listening for her, and it's it's not been a fun start to the new year. And now that January is going to end tomorrow, we're getting into February. It's going to be the continuation of life without her, life marching on. Yesterday, my roommate and I went to go pick up her. We went to go pick up her. I mean, I know the vet said her remains, her ashes, but I'm saying it's her. I'm hoping it's her anyway. I posted a photo on TikTok in blue sky. It's a very pretty box. Honestly, I've never had a pet cremated before. So, this is a new experience for me. But I'm sure no matter how many times you have a pet cremated, it's never easy. Even though you know the whole process, it's never easy. I remember in at least one of my videos, I said that I wanted something that has her urn, and then something that allows for a photo of her. And when I opened up her little, because her little box came in another white box, and the white box had like a little placeholder area where it said her name, her date of death, and some other relevant information that's personal. And then it included a box, a very, very pretty box. It's got her name on it, and it looks like a little wooden block on top of a little stand, and almost like a square podium. And on the top, it's got her name written really beautifully. And then on the front of it, it has a little place where you could put a picture. I'm not 100% sure how to put a photo in. I think it looks like there's like a rubber strip that you can pull away and then slip a photo up in that little area. But I believe the area where she is, it's all sealed. So honestly, not 100% sure she is in there, but I'm trusting the vet, and I'm trusting the company who did the cremation that she's there. Still, it's a pretty box, and it's still something that I can look at. I have it here on my desk in front of me because I know she would want that. She loved being in my lap or else being near me. And she was my official, unofficial supervisor for my recordings and my editing and my streams. So I thought the best place for her would be, she's right in front of my monitor, right behind my keyboard. I can reach out and touch her whenever I want. And I'm just glad she's home, where she belongs. I brought the little tortilla slash burrito blanket that she loved to lay on because it was so soft. And I didn't carry it into the vet's office like I had originally planned, but I walked into the vet and there was one other person in the waiting room, another lady, and I felt so bad because she had her two dogs. They were two Goldens, and they were being such good pups. And I had to wait a little bit because the receptionists were busy. And then when one said, how can I help you? And I said, I'm here to pick up Grim. And she said, oh, okay. And then when she got my number, she looked at my record. And then she said, oh, it'll be just a moment. And her whole tone changed. I feel so bad. And then another vet tech brought her out. And it was this. So the box is in another little white box. And then they had that placed in like a green bag. And the vet tech said, I'm sorry for your loss. And I turned and I could see the woman with the two Goldens. And she mouthed, I'm sorry. And of course, I burst into tears. I told her thank you. Because that's the way I am. And as I'm leaving, I see her, kind of pull her little Goldens in. Well, they're not little Goldens, they're not little, but you know what I mean. Kind of hugged and kissed her babies. And I cried from walking out of the vets all the way back to the car. And I placed the bag. I put the blanket on my lap. I arranged it, and then I put the bag on top of the blanket. Because I knew that's what she would want. And of course, I was crying a good portion of the way home. And I'm sure my roommate was too, but he's a guy, so he's not going to admit that. Which is fine. I understand him. I know he missed her too, but he did start up a conversation. And we got to talk about all our good moments and our good memories with her. And, her funny little quirks and what we loved about her. And he said every day, or even at least once a week, try to think of something that you loved about her so that you don't forget her memory. And with my bad memory, he's right. I need to do that. I try to do that every so often with our other cat that passed, Voodoo. He was such a good boy. Um, I remember him being so protective, and he was also so vocal. Even though he didn't have a voice box and he couldn't meow, oh, he would still tell you about his day and everything that he saw and everything he heard. Oh, I loved him. He was so sweet. Some of the things I love about Grim is she was always so soft. I always called her my little stuffy because she was so soft like a stuffed animal. And um her little face was always so adorable. Like she had one of those faces where she would just look at you and you would melt and you'd had to give in to whatever she wanted because you just had to. You couldn't deny a face like that. Um, I loved her little how she would have these little boxes and don't you dare throw away her box. She'd have this cute little like real soft meow when she was trying to get your attention. Um, her favorite spots on the cat tree. Like if I couldn't find her, I could look in my roommate's room and she'd be right there. Her little spot. Or I'd look up and I'd see her little silhouette in his windowsill on the other side of the blinds. Her little eyes, her big eyes. Cute. The way she would just jump up in my lap and then just curl up, chill out. Or if I was laying down and she loved to either curl up right behind my thighs, like right, kind of where my knees are, but in that area right there. And, or she'd lay down and then she'd use my legs as a pillow. Every so often, she would come over by my chest and she'd kind of lay down and I'd be able to pet her or I'd put my arm around her. She wasn't too fond of that too often, but sometimes she indulged me. She would cuddle for a little bit, then she'd be like, "I'm done." Um, she still loved to play with the laser pointer like a kitten. Her little balls, the little plastic netted balls that have the bells in them. She loved those. Wasn't really a treats person. She didn't like treats, didn't like wet food, but she loved, you know, chicken or Vienna sausages or stuff like that. Always real dainty, beef jerky. That was another thing. You try and give her beef jerky, and she'd be like, "Oh," and she'd be like, "Where's my piece? I gave it to you." No, you didn't. So, and I have her collar on my desk also. So she is all here. She's back, and I don't know. I kind of feel like mm, for a week, like my life was in limbo. Wondering when I was going to get her back and how I was going to press on and all that. now I have her back. And I kind of want to press on and get back to streaming and doing videos and stuff. I have been slowly still trying to post my old videos on Tumblr, on my Tumblr account to catch up. But I don't know. I think it's time to get back to making content. I've had my break. I I'll still have moments where I'm gonna be sad, I know, but I have I have to keep going. I can't stay in this constant bout of sorrow. And I know, y'all are gonna be like, be kind to yourself, be easy on yourself. I will. I'm probably not. Well, I want to stream, but I'm not sure if I'm going to for at least another week. But we'll see. If you're seeing this and then you see me streaming later tonight, then you know I decided screw it. I'm gonna do it. But I had started. Wipe my eyes. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, what is the. I had done a recording of a game I hadn't played in a while. And then other stuff got in the way, you know, pain, other holiday events, that sort of stuff. And so I didn't get back to it. Where is it? And then also I was fighting with Streamlabs OBS because everything was just so scuffed. It was frustrating. Oh my god, was it that long ago? Okay. Hmm. So, almost 2 months ago, I had recorded a Dream Daddy video. It is, let's see. Oh my god, it's almost 2 hours. Um, so I recorded this Dream Daddy video. So I can do, whose playthrough am I going through? I think Robert. Let's see. Daddy. Yeah, I was gonna do a Robert playthrough of Dream Daddy. So I think what I'm gonna do is I will stream, or I will do my best to finish that recording. And it's long enough I can treat it like a VOD and just cut it up and post episodes that way. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish Robert's storyline and then go from there. It is, like I said, February is tomorrow. World of Warcraft has the Lunar Festival event, as well as I believe it's the Love is in the Air event, the Valentine's Day event. And then Final Fantasy 14 has the Valentine's Day event. So I have other things to get to recording to help keep me occupied. And I've noticed when I really get into work and I don't allow myself to focus on anything but work, it kind of helps. But then I also make sure to take breaks so it's not all about work and I'm not burning myself out or anything like that. So, um, this is an odd work week. This week I work Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. On Monday I'm free to do, whatever. So I will try my best tonight to record as much as I can. And then Monday, if I haven't finished doing my Dream Daddy Robert recording, then I'll finish it then. And then start working on the World of Warcraft stuff and the um, Final Fantasy 14 stuff. I also now have a subscription to Elder Scrolls, and I remember a while back I did say that I wanted to start doing Elder Scrolls because with Elder Scrolls, when you stream it on your PC, you can do drops and all that stuff, but you can't do that when you're playing it on, like PlayStation. So I want to start doing drops and all that for Elder Scrolls. I want to start doing it's Elder Scrolls Online, by the way. I also have a subscription to it, so I wanted to start doing Let's Plays of Elder Scrolls characters. This has been something I've been wanting to do for years now, and it just hasn't happened. And now finally, things have, the stars aligned, and I'm able to do it. So that's what my plans are. And I'm gonna have my best Void Girl supervisor looking down on me from the Rainbow Bridge and making sure that I do it properly, as she so loved to do. Yeah, even the box that the little white box that I said had the little like card with her information, everything on it. If you flip it over, it also has a little like section where it talks about what the Rainbow Bridge is and the significance to pets and all that. I think that's very, very cool that they included that. Again, I wanted to thank so many people all over my different social media platforms for all your care emojis, your hearts, your kind, supportive words, and just thank you. Thank you for all the support during this time. I know some have asked, am I going to be getting another cat soon? I'm not sure. I know Panzer really is kind of like the dominant cat of the house. So it might be a while before I get another one. Or, I don't know, the cat distribution system might be like, here, take care of this one. So, we shall see. I'm going to leave it open. So, whatever happens. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to leave it to fate. I know I have been tempted to look at like the SPCA websites and all that stuff to get another Black Void, but no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to work, and whatever happens is going to happen for right now. Okay, so that's kind of a little update on my kitty and what I have moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.